Good morning and welcome to today's session hosted by myself, Freya, and Nikki up in Scotland. This morning's session, we have some exciting news to share with you about the launch of our brand new campaign, Travel Made Simple. Travel Made Simple has been launched to encourage customers to book with their local independent travel agent who is on hand to guide them every step of the way and make travelling simple again.
All the campaigns we build here at Jet2 Holidays are built with our independent travel agent partners at the forefront and always in line with our Partners to Success strategy. Your trade team are here to help you grow your business with Jet2 Holidays, and our campaign Travel Made Simple is no different. So why have we launched Travel Made Simple? There are so many customers out there that are afraid to travel. They want to ask the questions but don't know who to speak to. They want to deal with a person, not a computer. Rules are changing daily, as we all know from Saturday night, but meaning that they need the experts, you, our independent travel agents, to guide them along the way. So Travel Made Simple has been introduced to encourage you to promote that you, their independent travel agent, is on hand to hold their hands when booking and travelling on a Jet2 holiday and take on a sales approach to testing and requirements. As an independent travel agent, you can use the taglines Ask Me Anything or Ask the Expert about your next Jet2 holiday, which will feature heavily on the branding and content throughout the campaign. Ask Me Anything will feature about destinations such as Ask Me About Mallorca, or Ask the Experts will help you push things like our award-winning customer service and key selling points. We truly believe you are the experts, so why are we not shouting about it more? We certainly will be, as we will be promoting to customers through paid social media. The independent travel agents are there to support them when booking and travelling on Jet2 holidays, and in an attempt to knock down any barriers to sale that they may have and convert those leads to bookings. If in doubt, speak to your independent travel agent. So to help you along the way, we have launched a brand new page on the Jet2 Holidays Trade website, all dedicated to Travel Made Simple. Here you will find direct access to the Marketing Made Simple media library. All your digital marketing tools will be on here, from social content and e-shots, more information on our guides, to build your own database, social media platforms, and much, much more. The page is live now, and you'll find it by clicking on the tile on the homepage or under the Agent Tools section on the website. In the coming weeks, we will be distributing window material to retail-based independent travel agents to promote Travel Made Simple in your windows. Next week, we will also have social media assets to promote on social channels to encourage customer leads. And in addition to this, there will be e-shot content for you to send to your existing database. So you know about Travel Made Simple, and we want to give you the tools to help you build your own campaign embracing Travel Made Simple. So what is a campaign? In this context, we're talking about marketing activity promoting something specific that is activated across multiple marketing channels. For example, email or social media. Campaigns make your marketing work more effectively. Rather than promoting something in silo on a single channel, a campaign gives you the chance to maximise impact, reach more people, and ultimately exposing them to more instances of the messages you want them to hear. The stages of building a campaign remain the same regardless of your message. It's important that you map your campaign out in these stages, and we'll talk you through these now. The first stage of a campaign should always be your objective. Ask yourself, what do you want your campaign to achieve? Generally, your objective will be to gain one of the following: increasing bookings, reaching new customers through increased brand awareness, or driving data capture. Try to be as specific as possible here. The smarter your objective, the better the campaign outputs. For example, if your objective is to increase bookings, then try and narrow this down to increasing bookings for summer 22 to great destinations with Jet2 Holidays. To achieve your objective, you must make sure that you have your own brand identity. People need to recognise you when they see any form of marketing. As simple as having your logo as your profile picture on social media can go a long way. Think to yourself, what are your key selling points? Are you someone that you would follow or buy from? What makes you different? Does your social media reflect your brand? And are you personable in the way that you interact? Do people know who's behind the screen? Remember, interacting with your audience is a great way to increase engagement. Are you well known within your community? And do you promote brand partnerships with favoured brands? And finally, have you ever thought of yourself as a brand? At Jet2 Holidays, we know the importance of brand partnership, and we ask that you embrace the Jet2 Holidays brand in your marketing and campaigns. You can reach new audiences by partnering with strong trusted brands to grow your database, drive sales, increase social following, and increase awareness and consideration. You may well know the trusted brands on screen, and since reactivating partnerships activity in November 2020, we have added over 40,000 brand new emails to our database, over 80,000 new Instagram followers, and brand new prospects from partnership activity has generated over £1 million in Jet2 Holidays revenue. So why are brand partnerships so successful? Customers buy from brands they know. If you see your local supermarket, say Lidl, offering a chance to win a holiday with a trusted brand like Jet2 Holidays, you're more likely to enter. I personally am never away from Lidl buying nappies and baby milk, so I see your adverts on the billboards all the time, and I want to enter, but I'm not allowed to. So on the screen, you will see 3 recent examples of brand partnership that we have embraced here at Jet2 Holidays. Matalan in partnership with Jet2 Holidays. This was a competition that had over 1.7 million entries and raised awareness of the partnership by 25%. Pretty Little Thing and Beauty Works in partnership with Vibe by Jet2 Holidays increased Vibe Instagram following through a like, share and tag competition. And finally, Pizza Express in partnership with Jet2 Holidays created over 36,000 brand new prospects added to the database, generating sales with the highest average revenue per booking of all partnerships. Hopefully from these examples, you will be able to see the power of brand partnership and how it can grow business for both parties.
So now that you have your objective for your campaign, this needs a key message. To achieve its objectives, your campaign needs to tell people something that will drive them to act. To ensure you get your message across effectively, it's really important to define a set of key messages that can be woven throughout your campaign. These will be a mix of key messages along with that call to action. So on our screen, you will see one of the recent TV adverts, and our main messages are really clear here. So we have free child places, visit your local independent travel agent, that we include 22 kilograms and 10 kilograms hand luggage, and book now for summer. Also that Jet2 Holidays are ABTA and ATOL protected, and we have that which recommended provider. These messages offer customers value for money, that call to action and where to book, and finally the confidence that their money is secure with us at Jet2 Holidays. So your target audience, so you now know what you want to achieve and what you want to say in your campaign. The question is, who is going to help you to achieve it? Define your target audience so you know exactly who the campaign is aimed at. There are many different ways that you can do this. So you need to understand your audience, identify who is missing and who you wish to target, and then increase your marketing to your non-targeted audience. But we have more on this further on in the session. You can review your target audience for all channels. On social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, you can view a lot of information about your pages. This is Audience Insights, which helps you understand the people that like your Facebook page or follow your Instagram. You can see the age, gender, and location of your followers. This will allow you to tailor your posts to the customers that are most interested in your business. If you have data capture, you should also use the key information as to who to target in your campaign. This is great for e-shots and direct mailers. When it comes to other channels, think about the placement and the key events you want to target. The Jet2 Holidays trade team have worked on building and providing a platform in-house to deliver to our independent travel agents their individual statistics and data to benchmark against their local market and also their local bases. Not only this, the trade team can look at the overall trade versus direct with you and look at that as an isolated group. Looking into this data and statistics is a great way to identify your agency's opportunities and build a campaign around this. Your local sales executive is on hand to help, and we can have a look at what's selling, allowing you to use the data to drive your sales. We can tell you where you are overachieving, but also where your opportunities lie, letting you make a roadmap to a successful campaign. So make contact with your local sales executive to discuss these statistics further.
So now comes the fun part. Based on your objective, key message and target audience, you need to start concepting your campaign. Things to consider here is what type of campaign are you running? Is it a price promotion, a competition, or general sales and awareness push? If you're running a competition, you'll need to consider the mechanics. How many people will enter? What is your campaign's name and strapline? What does your message look like? And what is the visual identity of your campaign? As an example, Travel Made Simple is a campaign concept. We're running the campaign to raise awareness and generate sales. The strapline is Travel Made Simple. It's a clear and simple message with a consistent visual identity. So now that you've got your campaign concept, creative and messaging, it's time to choose your channels. Different channels do different things, so it's about picking the right mix to help you deliver your campaign in the most effective way possible. To choose your channels, you need to consider what you want to achieve. If it's building awareness and you want mass reach, then choose radio, press or external advertising. If you want to reach lots of people in a more targeted way, then choose social media. And if you want to generate press coverage, then choose PR. But please make sure you have a story to tell. If it's about driving conversion, then your campaign needs to drive some people somewhere. And this could be to your website if you have one, or to your store. Your website must always reflect your campaign, as should any store branding. If it's about retaining customers, then this is where email and direct mailers are perfect. Keep messages brief, engaging, and with a clear call to action to stand out from all the junk. Consumer buying habits have changed, and it's really important that you stay on top of this. Digital marketing has become more important than ever before, and it's extremely important that you get these right. In our Boost My Social campaign earlier this year, we provided you with some great insights as to why you should be using social media. It's still there to look back on, but for now, let's take a quick look at Facebook and Instagram, as I'm sure these are the platforms you're using, and if not, you should be. So firstly, Facebook. Think about it. Me, you, friends and family use Facebook as a way to connect with each other. You need to keep people on screen and engaged. We don't always realise it, but we are constantly being advertised to without it being as obvious as other methods of advertising. Instagram is very different from Facebook, so don't fall into the trap of treating them the same way and sharing the same content. Instagram is a place for you to share your business's story. You can showcase your products, increase brand awareness, and advertise to potential customers. You must stay up to date with the trends on Instagram and Facebook. If you miss out on the latest trends and updates, you'll miss out on the growth and the engagement it can bring. There is so much you can do on both platforms, and you need to make sure they are used to the full potential. Don't forget that the Marketing Made Simple Media Library has all the latest digital marketing content that you require to keep your social channels up to date.
And emails are such a powerful tool. How many of you have been drawn into a sales message or a discount and clicked through to a website from an e-shop and bought an item? Well, I can definitely say that I have. I'm forever being drawn in by companies such as HelloFresh for ease of cooking, Pretty Little Thing because I'm a bit of a fashionista, and much, much more. More of us are now shopping online than ever and searching for that inspiration. And sending an e-shot is another fantastic way to promote to your customers. Even if you are a store, you need to drive your business through a competitive online market. And this is something that we've been telling you now for a long time. And we launched e-shot Hotshot campaign back in earlier summer, and you can find all the information on the trade website also. So here are 6 top tips for growing and building a database. Number one is to make your sign-up form visible on your website. And if you don't have a website, make sure that you have the sign-up form on your social media platforms. Number two is to run a competition through social media. As we know, everyone loves a freebie. Number three, get out into your local community and run events where you can actually collate data capture. Four is a quick win, is to ask your customers when they either walk through your door or call you, is do they wish to be added to your database to receive your latest updates and offers? Five, how about your own QR code to direct people to your sign-up form? This makes it quick and easy, and this is great for new and old customers to sign up. And finally, six, do you have a sign-up link on your email signature? If you don't, you need to get this added today. So although social media and emails will be the biggest part of most of your campaigns, there are so many other channels to target your audience. So remember to consider local and national radio stations. Here at Jet2 Holidays, we spend a huge amount on radio advertising. So why not consider running your campaigns in line with our key messages? Your shop branding. This is one of the most powerful advertising tools, and it couldn't be simpler and more cost-effective way to advertise your brand. This shouldn't be left to the office apprentice, but overseen by branch managers and owners. And then we have newspaper advertising and direct mailers. This is also a great way to target your existing customers. We've got TV advertising, and as you'll know, you will always see Jet2 Holidays on TV screens, and especially at those most popular time slots, right in between Emmerdale and Coronation Street. So remember to use this to your advantage. And if you have TV screens in your shop windows, why not play our adverts on your screens or even on your social media channels? And if you have a website, then always include your campaigns here too.
So now it's time to plan. In a nutshell, this is the lowdown of what you're doing, on what channel and when. You can keep this as simple as possible. Just break down the timeline of your campaign so you can manage the activity and what is going out when. There are lots of different ways you can do this. You could use a calendar and plot out your activity, or create a table which outlines what you're doing on each channel and when. Whatever works for you, as long as you have a clear plan for your campaign. But what are the benefits of planning? Consistency. This is key to ensuring your audience recognise your brand. Plan ahead and allow to plan for key dates, and you'll never miss out. Time management, and this is a big one. At Jet2 Holidays, we are consistently given excuses from agents as why they cannot use our e-shots, use our content for social media, or run their own campaigns. Generally, it's because you don't have time. If you plan, it will better help you organise your time and stop everything falling apart. Remember to schedule your content in advance. The content we provide via our Marketing Made Simple media library has no expiry date. The prices won't change, making it simpler to schedule in advance. Think about it, quality over quantity. Too many deals will switch followers off. Professionalism, and ultimately planning ahead will help you achieve and stay focused and reach your goals. To make things simpler, we have created a campaign planner just for you. You can download and print off your own copy on the Jet2 Holidays trade site. This will allow you to set your goals for the week and month ahead and what you want to achieve. Also, as a little tip, not every day needs to be filled. And trust us, there's a reason there isn't enough room for 17 offers in those boxes. Once you've filled your planner, be sure to schedule your content for the week ahead.
So finally, delivery and tracking. So now that your campaign is built, it's time to deliver it. But before you do, we need to make sure you've got a good system for reporting. You want to know if your campaign is successful, so make sure you've got a system for reporting on each piece of activity that you have in place. This should always link back to your objectives, and this is your key way of understanding if the campaign was successful. But each channel will have its own metrics as well. So use the tools you have to build a picture on how the campaign is performing. If you do this as you go along, you'll be able to tweak any messaging if necessary. You can even look at A/B testing, where you can send two versions of the same message out to different groups within your audience to see how it lands. And your report will help you to identify what's worked and what hasn't, as well as helping you to set benchmarks for your future campaigns. All social media platforms have their own analytics where you can see metrics such as your follower growth, your reach, your engagement, and your audience demographics, and much, much more. Instagram and Facebook's are called Insights, and here you can see a breakdown of each of your posts and the interactions that they have received. Each platform has a different analytics dashboard, however, key metrics are similar across all of the channels. These are dependent upon the objective of your campaign, such as the awareness, the consideration, and also the conversions. E-shots can be monitored through the platform that you wish to send them. To monitor the performance of an e-shot, you need to be looking at the e-shot's delivery rate, its open rate, and its click-through rates, and how many people have unsubscribed to your database. And the simplest of all is ask the customer the question. So you need to be asking your customer, where did they hear about you? This is a basic way of tracking any campaign. And a final top tip from me is to have a look and work. It's really worked well with independent travel agents in the past, is to send a survey out. Send a survey to your database and add a competition. This will really encourage people to get involved. So let's take a quick recap. So all about a campaign. First and foremost is set out your objectives. Think about your brand and how you want to come across. You need to choose your key messages, and you need to pick that target audience and use the data to drive sales, and do what works for you and ditch what doesn't, and don't just wing a campaign. Create your campaign concept, choose the channels that you wish to use, and don't be afraid to send one or more e-shots a week or multiple social media posts. And of course, plan. It's so important to have that plan in place for a campaign. Review and tracking is also a great progress, and then we start all over again for your next campaign. So today has been all about our brand new and exciting campaign, Travel Made Simple. Remember, Travel Made Simple has been launched to encourage your customers to book with their local independent travel agent, who is on hand to guide them every step of the way and make traveling simple again. So make sure you're promoting Travel Made Simple to your customers and don't miss out on those sales. Your local sales executive is ready and waiting to help you. And on the screen, you can see who covers each region. We're currently recruiting for East Midlands and the southeast of London. But don't worry, guys, you're not on your own. Please make contact with trade support or any other member of the team, and we'd be more than happy to help you. You can find all our contact details in Agent Tools under Meet the Team on the Trade website. And we look forward to speaking to you soon. Thank you so much for your time this morning, and thank you for joining today's session.